but it's an excuse. I think the idea today will be to restart Battletech campaign. Um, there's been at least one major patch plus the Flashpoint DLC added in, and so they rejigged all the skills and give you a chance to like reallocate all the skill points or whatever. I figured, screw it, we'll just start over again because it's not. We had just gotten to the juicy part anyway, so there's not much point in worrying about it. Start it over again. We'll learn the new skills as they go, and it just might be horrific or really funny, one of the two. But that also means that we got to figure out a new name for the mercenary company because there doesn't seem to be much point in reusing the Ruined Saints. So there's a poll up on the screen there, somewhere over here maybe. I don't know where the widget is. It's around there somewhere. But it's got a few names options, so go ahead and throw one in. I don't think it costs anything to vote. So, we'll see. We'll see if we get any takers for the names that are up there. Yeah. And I guess without further ado, we might as well go ahead and throw the game on. Where is it? There we go. Now we get to see if this works. Bueller. There we go. Maybe. I still never get tired of this. Okay, this part maybe not so much. Absolutely love that. All right. Flashport installed. Still waiting on Urban Warfare. We'll see how that goes. I don't think I need to change anything up there, but So we were doing campaign. New. Yeah, no, we're still doing standard. This means we'll have to run through the obnoxious tutorial mission. I guess they got a thing so you can kind of skip it and you just start out with the Argo and just kind of go on and do mercenary stuff. It is kind of clever, I think, how they just kind of sidelined your bank debt with the Argo debt or operation amounts. Oh, stupid.
I am Kamea of House Arano, High Lady of the Oregon Reach, Protector of Coromadir, and the Sword of Restoration. But I am not a hero, no matter what the stories say.
Too close. Stay on target.
A hero would have sacrificed more, compromised less. A hero would have done better. You know this, of course. You were there. My father used to tell me stories about the ancient times, about the Star League, a golden age of prosperity, upheld by the great mech warriors of old, guardians of the innocent, protectors of the peace. I always dreamed of following in their footsteps. I was too young to see the truth of things. After all, it wasn't heroism or a noble cause that won me the throne. It was hiring a mercenary, skilled enough, perhaps ruthless enough, to carry the day. Hiring you. I still don't know if you fought for honor or for the thrill of it, for belief in my cause, or just in my money. But whether it was your noble heart or mercenary mind, your actions gave us hope. That makes you a hero in the eyes of history. Whether you believe it, that's up to you.
So much exposition. All right. Thanks for the resub to Larkspur Martini. I keep telling you, you got to turn off that auto renewal. It's just silly. Man, 6 months? Got yourself a green target? Right on. Super green. Green? Super green. Oh, do I have that? Tell me I have that somewhere. I don't think I have that one somewhere. I don't have green. Oh, I'm gonna have to get green. That's totally got to be a thing. Green. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There we go.
I don't like green food.
No, that's not the right green. Clouds of ashes and disappointment. Okay, I'll have to find that. That was not the droid I was looking for at all. Anyway, play with my sound clips later. We're supposed to be playing a game. I know. It's very distracting. How are things going, Larkspur? Like, I mean, I know we just talked earlier, but, you know, you can tell everyone who's not here how things are. Okay, the Oregon Reach, a small kingdom in the Rimworld periphery, a region of space that lies on the outskirts of more densely colonized inner sphere. So we're in the suburbs. It's the home to the Oregon Coalition, federation organized around a parliamentary monarchy ruled by the Areno family. For 3 generations under the House of Areno, the Oregon Coalition has remained a relatively peaceful corner of the periphery. It is here your story begins. So it's Battletech. There is no peace ever for any amount of time. Oh, things are dry. Excellent. Like that thing isn't being a problem. That's beautiful. Yeah, obviously from the intro, Lady Areno is completely sold on the myths of old. You know, the legendary mech warriors. Probably the same kind of reverence we might have for, you know, say the Arthurian knights. The reality might not be quite so dramatic. It's a good thing somebody lost their holovids or something. Okay, next. Decades ago it came from anyone? I think the last time we did Deep Periphery, but maybe I've always had something for the Federated Sons. It's been them and Steiner have always been my favorites. Mech warriors who hail from the Federated Sons tend to possess more finely honed skills and better equipment than their counterparts from other regions of space. Often see themselves as righteous warriors and champions of liberty, sometimes to a fault. Though nearly extinguished by the Draconis Combine in the First Succession War, the Federated Sons, a constitutional monarchy ruled by the renowned House Davion, has become arguably the most powerful of the 5 great successor states. Their skillful military campaigns and subtle diplomacy. You know, the story almost sounds very similar to England in some ways. You know, post-Armada. House Davion significantly increased the number of star systems under its control in the last 2 centuries. Let's go with them, just, you know, old time's sake. The original Mech Warrior, whenever I played that, it tended to go over there and do a lot of work for them. They were one of my favorites. Though immigrants to the Oregon Reach, your family soon established a comfortable presence in a small backwater system on the edge of Oregon space. By the time you were born, your family had become de facto ruling nobility of the system's only inhabited planet. You were the oldest child, heir to the Blackjack's titles, and ancestral battle mech in old Blackjack BJ-1. This is where you met Raju Mastiff Montgomery, a veteran of the Succession Wars, whom your parents hired for a season to train you as a mech warrior. Only a season. Raju was a strict but capable teacher, and you quickly became a skilled pilot under his tutelage. It was an uneventful life. Until... This is what was I watching? They were discussing discussing South Park and how they put together their stories, and it's a lot of what is it? So this happened, but then this happened. So this happened, but this happened. So this kind of reminds me of this. All right. Or exiled, piloting tactics, pilot tactics, guys. What are piloting gives us melee and sprint distance. Stability, increase threshold for unsteady. Okay, and guts, recoil, and heat. Range of weapon shot, called shots, opportunities. I'm thinking pilots and tactics. Let's say we struck out on our own. The heir to noble family grew up wanting for nothing. Turns out you can stand the life of pampered nobility. Finally, one night you stole away with the family's ancestral blackjack and set off to find a new life to call your own. Okay, well, I'm sure Mommy and Daddy won't have any issues with that. It's okay. Call the insurance company, State Farm, who cares, you know. Okay. Out on your own, you fell into a life of Coalition Soldier, Frontier Pirate, Solaris Gladiator. Yeah, I don't think so. Ionosphere Mercenary, Frontier Freelancer, Merchant Guard, +1 piloting. You know what? Going as a coalition soldier, it's at least honorable work. Unsure your prospect, traveled to Cormadir, the capital of the Reagan Coalition, and enlisted the coalition military. Rose quickly through the ranks, distinguishing yourself. As a reliable mech warrior, life as a soldier wasn't glamorous, but it suited you just fine. You're gonna sit here and just, you know, spend like the entire stream just creating the character. Apologies for anyone who actually showed up to watch gameplay. Till years later, you cross paths with Reju Mastiff Montgomery once again. An ill-fated mission, you were caught behind enemy lines, separated from your lance. Reju happened to be on patrol nearby, launched a daring rescue. Upon finding out it was you he rescued, he brought you into the house, a Rhino Royal Guard. Which is really funny, because it's like, obviously it wasn't doing well. So it is that you find yourself reunited with your old mentor, preparing the ancestral blackjack for guard duty on the coronation day of Lady Camilla Areno. Alright. Yada yada. Whatever. The sandal I actually got from Eddie. Do we got an Eddie? Who's an Eddie? Actually, it's really kind of funny. That looks like a good strong beard to start from. Yeah, let's go with Eddie. Oh, Varga? Yeah, Varga's a good name as any. Yeah, Purple Target was... I'm using that again. It was the... it was actually from a Battletech campaign. Once upon times past or whatever. So That's kind of groovy. Don't, yeah, that's about right. Whoops. There's makeup. Alright, whatever. Clothing. Well, that looks relatively decent. I think hair shot should do. Well, that looks kind of decent. Actually, I don't mind the scars. Hairstyle has got to go. That's a little too. What do you think? Still supposed to be serving in the guard, right? So keep her kind of high and tight. Nope. Oh, nope. Need more beard. More. No! Okay. Leave it there. Not looking too much like Grizzly Adams, so. Alright. Good enough. Next. Alright. 333 and 2. Alright. Came from the Federated Sons. I ran away stealing the blackjack. Decided to be a soldier for a while. Alright. Off we go. Oh, more exposition, I think. I really have to question Reju's sanity of putting together a training mission right in front of Coronation Day. Like, what are you thinking? Because this whole thing of noble deaths and conflicting opinions about what should be done next Hasn't been played out at all for like 1,000 different variations over the last 6,000 years by this point.
Initiated.
All right. WAS and D, yes. All right. Okay. Purple target ahead. The Espinosa refit yards. Rush the repairs on your blackjack. Looks like it's all in one piece, but we should run some diagnostics on it just to be sure. Standard field tests, you know the drill. Yep. More importantly, though, I want to tell you about the job I brought you here to do. Now do me a favor and get that blackjack moving. See if there's any kinks in the actuators. Ooh, that sounds like fun.
I'll come right out and say it, kid. I wasn't completely honest with you the other day. There's gonna be more to this job than escort duty.
Well, that was a good time to tell me. Alright, who do we have to kill? Brought you here because there's something wrong in the capital. It's been too quiet since Lord Tamati's funeral, and I'm worried about Lady Camilla's safety during her coronation procession. Well, you know, you would think that we'd have gotten things repaired ahead of time then. Anyway, it looks like your actuators check out. Conduct a weapons test, target one of these burnt out urban mechs, and open fire.
Like I was saying, I can't prove anything. But my gut tells me something's off. And a warrior trusts their instincts.
Alright. Kaboom! Ouch! 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 That
Enemy mech destroyed.
that might have been a little much. Guns are working order? Yeah, it might be the only thing that is. Been training Lady Areno since she was 14 years old. She can be naive at times and proud, but I have no doubt she'll be just an effective ruler. You're training her to drive mechs, not rule. It's on us to see her safely to Cordia City. I'll rest easier once she's in the capital with her cousin Victoria by her side. Yeah. This is big bada boom. Yeah, like that.
Big. Bada big boom. Big.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, big bada boom.
Bada boom.
Big boom. Big bada boom.
Yeah, Lady Victoria, she's only been training under me for a single season, but she's already shaped herself to one of the strongest mech warriors I've ever seen. Reminds me a lot of you, truth to be told. Aww. Sniff. Run check on the targeting computer. See the drone over there, one moving through the tree line. Put some hurt on it, and when it turns, take it out with a rear angle shot. After it's done, we keep moving. Okay.
Camilla's like a daughter to me. And her late father, High Lord Tamati, was a good friend.
I don't know about rear angle. I might just end up obliterating it at this rate. No issues with heat.
All weapons committed.
Yep, maybe not.
Victoria pulls no punches, but she's been a loyal companion to Camilla since they were kids. Aside from you, there's no one I'd rather have by my side in a fight.
Oh, how nice of you to show me your butts.
Targeting rear armor.
Why do I never feel bad for the tankers? Nice shot. Don't know how familiar you are with the Regan politics, but the Reach was badly shaken by Lord Tomati's death. It needs a smooth transition of power. Yeah, we wouldn't be here doing this game if that was going to be the thing. And Camilla belongs on the Cormorant throne. Yes. Fire up jump jets once you descend the cliff face. Aim for that patch of ground near the edge of the lake. Okay. Give me a turn. There we go. Off we go.
Engaging jump jets. Enemy detected.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. Jump jets build a lot of heat, and that was more than your engine could handle. Head on into that water. We need to get you cooled off.
Uh-oh. Plasma leak detected. Jump jet malfunction. System damage unoperable until repaired. Fantastic. That's just what we wanted to hear. For the love of all the gods. This is what I get for insisting on a rush job. Not that I have much of a choice. Espinosa refit yards were backlogged like you wouldn't believe. Looked like they were trying to process every single roll guard mech in time for the coronation. Yeah, I wonder why that would be. Actually, there's this ancient holovid called Battlestar Galactica. You should have taken a look. Isn't time to get junk jets replaced, so we're going to make do without them. Go ahead and take the mech down with a melee attack. I want to make sure nothing else is going to break. Alright. What do we say? Hassan Chop.
Engaging missile attack.
This makes it look really easy compared to what ends up happening in the field, but one last test. Why don't you take the blackjack up to sprint and evade my attack? Oh, goody.
Push that engine, kid. If something goes wrong today, I want to know that your mech can maneuver.
Full throttle.
Bang, bang. Is that my piloting or your bad aim? Alright. Combat ready as it can be, given the circumstances for what it's worth. Hope my suspicions turned out to be unfounded and we end the day having a good laugh about what a paranoid old man I've become. If not, then I know you'll be ready. Alright. Rock on.
An impressive display, Sir Raju. Of course, this mech warrior was a student of yours. I'd expect them to know their way around a cockpit.
Everyone's so nice to each other. Alright.
Full throttle.
Let me introduce you to Camilla Reno, soon to be High Lady of the Regan Coalition. It's Lady Victoria on the channel. There's Victoria. For the time being, my father summoned me to the Picton docks. I have a fleet inspection and tour of the family refit yards to preside over before the coronation. Behold the responsibilities of a noble daughter, a fount of tedium that never runs dry. Oh, poor baby. Know the feeling, cousin. By this time tomorrow, I'll be responsible for the entire Reach. Give my best to your father, and don't be late for the tourney. Gambling dens are already taking bets about how long it'll take me to cripple that customized monstrosity pilot. Oh, yes. Bold words, cousin, but only victory that shall be celebrating is mine. You may be ascending the throne today, but Kaga is more than a match for for the family heirloom that you call a battle mech. In the arena, I reign supreme. Alright, so Victoria likes the Solaire scene. Okay, got it. Chuckle, chuckle, chuckle. We'll see, cousin, we'll see. At any rate, I see you at the turning grounds. Sir Raju, I'm good to go when you are. Overland along Cormorant Road as it is the Urano tradition. Alright. Yeah. Remember what you told you.
Mission successful.
Yay! Okay. Next cutscene.
I remember the Oregon Reach of old, the time of the great expansion.